Okay, I'm going to try to do this while driving. I just found out I have Asperger syndrome. Okay, and the first thing is that totally explains my entire life. Okay, and the second thing is I had to take like a day to just process the enormity of the difference between me and other people. Because I knew I was different. I've always been really different. And the older I get, the more pronounced it seems. I mean, I have so little in common with people my own age, it's ridiculous. Anyway, here's the thing. There are a lot of really cool things about Asperger's. Okay, Asperger's people are really, really honest. You're always going to get the truth from them. They have fierce focus, and they're single-minded when they're on a task. They have incredible empathy. There are so many good things about that just I always thought were normal. Here's the bad thing about that, and something that was really. I've been married and divorced 4 times. Okay, married and divorced 4 times, and people always ask me, "What the hell's the matter with you?" And I'm like, I don't know. I just can't keep that shit together, right? I can't do it. And I always love these men, every one of them, you know, with all my heart. And I'm in it forever, but it never lasts. Okay, and now that I know just how enormously different I am from normal people, I mean, it really explains that whole thing. Because like my marriages were not a repetitive pattern. I mean, there was not a lot of horrifying abuse or abuse of any kind, really. And these guys were totally different, and they were all really perfectly decent human beings, really. Okay, number 1 was a bit of an asshole, but then I was kind of crazy back then too, because of circumstances. But anyway, the point is, you know, these were not the same repetitive mistake over and over and over again. Because when you talk about 4 failed marriages, the first thing people think is, you know, that crazy abused woman who keeps marrying her abuser over and over again. And that is not me, okay? It's not me. So even that pattern has been really strange and difficult to identify. But now it makes perfect sense, okay? These guys, my 4 husbands, you know, they thought that they were marrying a normal person. I mean, they honestly thought I was a normal person. But back then I thought I was a normal person, so I didn't know any better. They didn't know any better. So apparently it didn't take them very long to figure out that I am just really not normal. But I didn't figure it out. Nobody told me. I didn't know that I was so not normal. So I was obviously a huge disappointment to these guys. Okay, I remember my first husband used to just, one of the things he hated about me was that I sing all the time when I'm happy. And I'm freaking happy all the time, right? So anyway, it just explains my whole freaking life. You know, I experienced some severe abuse in childhood, and I dedicated, single-mindedly now, mind you, dedicated my life to overcoming that. And I had excellent counseling, I had support groups, I read thousands of books, and I got past all that, and I became a genuinely happy person who genuinely loves myself, and I'm really just happy with my life, and I'm comfortable and accepting of who I am. But these huge gaping differences between me and other people still remain. And I haven't understood that. And I walk around the world going, why am I so different? Why don't I understand how this shit works? Because I don't understand how this shit works. I don't understand it at all. And I'm okay with that too. I don't have to understand it. You know why? Because I have really good friends and people are helpful, and when I don't understand shit, I usually just ask. I mean, that's part of the honesty thing, right? You just ask. And people are really good about being helpful, and most people aren't horribly judgmental, unless of course you're married to them and they like expect you to know where the freaking dental floss is or some shit like that, and you don't have a clue. You don't know. I'm sorry. That's it for now.